I promise.
1 hour later, Taz stands by the dish waiting for Rex. It's a crisp fall day. Taz watches as a young couple laughs together on the grass under a giant redwood tree. She misses Eric.
There you are. Sorry I'm late. Come on, let's get started.
Taz hesitates, but she decides to follow Rex. He leads her into the dish's control room, beaming with excitement as he points to a small TV monitor on the wall.
I have built a device that measures the amount of dark matter in the area.
Rex fiddles with a few knobs and dials.
As you can see, there is very little dark matter surrounding us right now.
Taz frowns.
That's weird. In the future, the dish is surrounded by dark matter.
Really? Fascinating.
Let me check.
Taz opens Snapchat on her phone. The quality is grainy, but Taz sees her dark matter meter pop up on her screen. She points her phone at the window outside, and it shows her the same thing as the TV monitor on the wall. Taz looks up, puzzled.
You're right.
She snaps a picture and shows it to Rex. Rex nods.
Indeed. Not nearly enough dark matter to open a wormhole.
But Rex doesn't seem deterred. He looks at Taz meaningfully. He flips a switch on the control panel, and a familiar hum grows in Taz's ears. Taz's heart skips a beat.
I have been collecting dark matter using the power of the dish for the past 4 years. However, the process is quite slow. With your powers, Ms. Singh, perhaps you could help speed things along.
Rex points to the control panels and looks at Taz inquiringly.
Will you give it a try? It may be the only way to save your friend.
Taz's head spins. She recalls what the future Rex told her last week. The only way to collect a lot of dark matter is to convert living matter. In other words, she would have to blast a living being with a beam from the dish and turn them into dark matter forever. Rex told her that day that Taz had already helped him once before. Is this what he meant? Taz looks at her phone. Through the cracked screen, she sees a background picture. Taz and Eric and her dead sister Jazz goofing off together. She misses them both so badly. She has to get back to the future so she can save Eric. Taz walks toward the control panel and looks through the window up at the dish. A large, eerie satellite dish looming over the rolling Stanford Hills. Taz turns a dial and watches as the dish rotates slowly toward the young couple in the distance, kissing beneath a large redwood tree. Taz points the dish's beam directly at them. She looks up at Rex, who gasps as realization dawns.
Wait, what are you doing?
Taz turns up the dial, and a loud hum erupts in her head.
Stop!
A beam shoots out from the dish, traveling straight toward the kissing couple, and hits the giant redwood tree behind them. The tree vanishes. Rex looks at his grainy TV monitor on the wall, and a smile spreads across his face. The area is now teeming with dark matter.
Remarkable. How did you do it?
Taz sighs, realizing she's giving Rex the insight that will endanger Lacey's life in the future.
You need living matter to create dark matter. That's why I converted the tree.
You really are incredible. We now have the dark matter we need to open a wormhole. Come!
Rex runs outside the control booth and Taz follows behind, dejectedly. He pulls a gun out of his coat pocket. Taz gasps.
Oh, don't worry, it's not that kind of gun. This is a dark matter concentrator. It'll direct all the dark matter in the area to one spot and, theoretically, open a wormhole.
Rex turns the gun on and points it at an empty patch of grass in front of them. Taz watches in amazement as a small rip appears in the air.
It's working!
Rex's arms begin to shake. The gun begins to waver as Rex loses control of the beam, and the rip starts to close up again.
I can't control it!
Taz walks up behind him, puts her arms around his, and focuses the gun onto the undulating rip in the air. They both stand and watch together as a wormhole opens up before them.
We've done it!
Just then, The ground starts to shake beneath their feet. Rex yells.
Go!
Taz opens Snapchat to a wormhole hopper, and this time, she sets the dial carefully. She looks back at Rex one last time, as everything rumbles around them.
Thank you for your help.
Go. Save your friend. I'll see you in the future, Miss Singh.
Taz takes a deep breath and steps through the wormhole. Taz's vision starts to blur, and the last thing she notices is the time on her phone. 5:04 p.m., blinking in bright red lights. Moments later, Taz wakes up, and as she opens her eyes, she realizes that she's back in class. Back in 2018. She turns. Her friend Lacey, the girl Taz saved last week, is shaking her.
Hey, wake up. You fell asleep.
Oh, Lacey, I'm so glad to see you. How long was I out for?
I don't know. 5 minutes?
What time is it?
12:30.
What day?
Are you feeling okay?
Yeah. What day is it?
October 17th.
What year?
Are you serious?
It has to do with my, powers.
Lacey gives her a strange look.
Just tell me, please.
It's 2018.
Taz smiles.
I made it.
Cool.
Then Lacey looks down, muttering under her breath.
Freak.
Taz shudders at this word. She thought Lacey was her friend. Taz turns around. She looks at the guy sitting in front of her and sighs with relief.
Eric.
He doesn't turn around. She whispers his name louder.
Eric!
But he still doesn't respond. Confused, Taz grabs her pencil and pokes him in the neck. He turns. Taz gasps. It's not Eric. All of Taz's muscles tighten in shock. She can barely speak.
Sorry, I thought you were someone else.
Taz grabs her things and turns to leave. But suddenly, the building begins to shake. The earthquake. Taz dodges screaming students, desperately trying to fight her way out of the building. She runs towards her dorm as the ground continues to shake.